Howdy, gang. Back at you again. Just kind of figured some things out, talking and thinking about a few things, and then uh, was actually bouncing around in a comment section here underneath one of these videos. But it seems like we came to a conclusion on how Sean ended up with the audio of his wife being abducted. Well, arrested. That was evidently a voicemail recording that he had recording. He was watching it go down. Mind you, people, that was 3 o'clock in the morning. They could see her expired tags passing opposite direction and whipped her around and broke glass and jerked her out of the car. And thanks, hats off to the viewer that did actually find where they're charging her with concealed firearm, resisting arrest, um, expired registration that they spotted at 3 o'clock in the morning going the opposite direction. Um, yeah, it's a little odd. But there's a couple other things I wanted to pinpoint for everybody. Sorry, I bounced around my camera and everything. All right, now the A-frame house had the balcony on it, which was facing the driveway and the road. So, all right, when standing in the driveway looking at the balcony, this would be in the background over here. Would be the right side of the driveway. Okay. If you notice, it's all woods. It's like, I'm here to tell you right now, if you do not live in Ohio, July, August, all the way through September, it is super green in the woods. Okay, that's some dense woods right there. I'm here to tell you that much. Let's stick to the right side of the drive. Now, this is also the right side of the driveway if you're facing a house. This is just a little closer view. The road's like actually down in this area here. You know, all woods, all thick woods. Okay. Um, Here, naturally, this is driveway. This is the side over here where my mouse cursor we were just looking at. There's a gate across the driveway. Um, So this right here would be the left side of the driveway where neighbors are reportedly seeing him through the woods naked walking around his yard. I just I mean, people, I can't make this shit up. I mean, clearly some people can, but I'm sorry, I don't see it. Not seeing it. Pretty dense. This is the back side of his house, and a lot of the right side, I do believe this is a hillside here. You can see the crest of the hill in the top of the screenshot I took with my phone off of a video. You can see the crest of the hill back here. Okay, so they're seeing him that this is also on the left hand side of the driveway. This is actually the end of the road down here right before the gate started. You know, pretty thick woods. So let me get this straight. You can't discharge your firearm on your own private property in the country, even with a hill as a backstop, because you can't tell me he wasn't shooting into the hillside. Can't tell me. Or she. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he got firecrackers and those were going off. Because I'm here to fucking tell you right now, you're not seeing nobody through this woods right now. It is super dense. And the only reason that hillside wasn't super dense, it looked to me, if I had to guess, that would have been a west side facing hillside. There was not much vegetation on west side of a hill. Now, I ain't saying there isn't any, but I'm here to tell you it's a lot thinner here in Ohio. Your east side of your banks will be, and don't ask me, I had this discussion with other people too, how I can geographically tell which direction is what. I don't know. I can't explain it, okay? But if I had to guess that this hill right here was a west side facing hill, that means the sun would come up on the far side of this hill. I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's just a stab in the dark. That's why I'm almost willing to say there isn't that much vegetation on there. You know, it's really starting to make these July 4th and leading up complaints and phone calls sound a little absurd. But I did want to come back and touch up, kind of clear up some speculation on how maybe Sean got in possession of the recording of his wife being abducted, or fiance, whichever it may have been. Clearly she must have had it on her phone and was calling him or called him, and he started recording it. As not only was he listening to it firsthand, he was watching it because it was like 4 doors down at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I imagine was the only activity on that road at that time of night. So, I'll try to keep you all posted if I come across anything else like this. Definitely, I'm going to share it. So, y'all have a good evening. Stay armed. Stay safe.